Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome the fuck back. Let's just dig right into it. Can Canelo Alvarez knock out Triple G in a trilogy? Now, this is according to MMAnews.com. And Oscar De La Hoya states that, Canelo Alvarez will knock out Triple G in a trilogy in the next fight. And that's pretty much the gist of his interview that he was doing in regards to this. And look, let's just take a look at this fight. In the first fight, it was a draw, and Triple G, that was the fight that he looked completely the best. He marched forward the whole fight. He wasn't as marked up, but I did see Triple G getting visibly disturbed by those body shots. You could tell, and those counters were landing. So Triple G never really rushed in that fight to go for the knockout on Canelo. He was content more to win rounds after the first 3 or 4 rounds. When typically you would see Triple G attack and try to finish the guy, he never went for that move. He never went for it. And I was a little puzzled by that. Yeah, Triple G won rounds, but I just was puzzled as to why he never went for the kill. So then, in the second fight, the fight that they gave to Canelo, and I'll agree that both fights were very close, competitive fights. In the second fight with Canelo, Triple G comes out and never goes for it again. But this time, instead of just body shots, the counters are letting harder, flusher, cleaner, faster. Because in a rematch, the boxer and the more skillful fighter tends to typically improve a lot more. And that's what Canelo Alvarez did. And yet again, in this same fight, Triple G never went to finish Canelo Alvarez, never put the foot on the gas, never went to seal the deal. Triple G took his time and was content to win rounds, never rushed in. He was visibly more cautious and defensive this fight than he was in the previous. And I just didn't understand why Triple G is not doing his signature trademark. So going into the third fight, and there's a high likelihood these guys could have another fight because it was so massive. I think Canelo would have the advantage because Canelo's entering his prime, because Canelo has just been improving fight after fight after fight, because Canelo has a solid chin, one of the best chins in boxing, and also because Triple G's getting much older. He's adding miles. And so you have to be honest with ourselves. And what do we see in that third fight? I do see Canelo outboxing Triple G and potentially stopping him. We know that Canelo Alvarez has elite level power, elite level chin, and he's an elite level boxer. And I think that he's going to pick Triple G apart in a trilogy. I think he'll stop Triple G in a trilogy. And the reason I think so is the reason why Triple G never went in is because he felt that if he would have lunged in like he does anybody else, like Vanes Martirosyan, Willie Monroe Jr., had he went in and went for Canelo and tried to get him out of there, he would have gotten countered, dropped, and maybe even stopped. But once again, Unbiased, as always, is the Ibfp. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.